Governor Gavin Newsom, you're facing a recall because you're a fraud, just like your wife, Jennifer Siebel Newsom. I have the receipts. I wish I didn't. I wish you were all real. I wish you really did help, but you don't. And you're on the side of wrong. I hope this recall goes through because California does not need you. The nation does not need you. The world does not need you.
Actress Rose McGowan has called out California Governor Gavin Newsom, labelling him a fraud and saying she hopes the recall goes through. California is currently in the midst of a recall election with just days to go before the verdict is handed down. Gavin Newsom faced a recall election because around 1.7 million Californians signed a petition to oust the governor from his job. 46 candidates are now in the running to lead the Golden State, including radio host Larry Elder, who is running as a Republican. Rose McGowan joined in support of Larry Elder at a press conference in Los Angeles, where she said she's no longer a Democrat.
But do you want a society that has gangrene on its leg, but puts on a fancy suit and pretends it's not there while they hobble in pain? Or do you want to just stop, look at reality, take your medicine, clean up the wound, and run? Run free. Why not change? Why not go big? Why not put a stake in the heart of evil? Because that's what this really is. This is good and this is evil. And if you're tired of people looking at this country like it's the Florida of the world, which it is looked upon that way because, you know, it's earned it in a lot of ways. I know this place has it in it to be better. I know it does. I've met so many good people in this country. Not the elites. Absolutely not.
Rose McGowan also accused Gavin Newsom's wife of trying to silence her on the sexual assault allegations she had against Harvey Weinstein. Ms. McGowan went public with allegations against an unnamed producer in 2016, alleging she was raped by a studio head at just 23 years old in 1997 at the Sundance Film Festival. She then became one of the first accusers to come forward against Harvey Weinstein and helped with a New York Times article in 2017 that first reported the allegations against the producer. Rose McGowan says that Governor Newsom's wife was involved in an operation to silence her 6 months before the Times article was published.
Jennifer Siebel Newsom, I think that is her name, yes. She called me and she set up a meeting with me to meet her somewhere in Brentwood. And I actually went and I got very creeped out and I saw her sitting where I was supposed to meet her and I looked at her and I turned around and went back into my car and drove away. She wanted to meet me. She reached out to me.
When is this, just to be clear?
This is about 6 months before the New York Times article on Weinstein that I set up broke.
Okay.
And she called me on behalf of a Theranos board member, the lawyer for, longtime lawyer of Hillary and Bill and Clinton and Weinstein, one David Boyce. So this woman, I don't know, some blonde lady named with the last name of Newsom, cold calls me and it's like, David Boyce wants to know what it would take to make you happy.
6 months before the Weinstein story. What it would take to make you happy, which you took as, for those that might be playing along a little bit slowly?
I don't know. I don't know if it would be fiscal remuneration. I don't know. Absolutely nothing would make me happy.
Rose McGowan tweeted a play-by-play of what she was accusing the governor's wife of doing. She wrote, Part 1 of the Newsom-Weinstein connection. Jennifer Siebel Newsom's sister is married to a partner at Boyce Schiller law firm, Joshua Irwin Schiller. Part 2. Rose McGowan thinks Jennifer Siebel Newsom wants to speak with her about supporting women directors in Hollywood. They agree to meet. Rose sees through Jennifer's false gesture and leaves. Part 3. Shortly after Rose cancelled meeting with Jennifer Siebel Newsom, Jennifer called Rose McGowan directly and asked, what could Boyce Schiller do to make you happy? Part 4. After Weinstein was exposed publicly, Jennifer Siebel Newsom got into a Weinstein victims-only group. In the email, she admits to having made the phone call to Rose, but changes happy to heal. Can you spot the manipulation? A spokesperson for Jennifer Newsom, however, told Insider the accusations from Ms. McGowan was a fabrication and a false attack before an election. Ms. Newsom also wrote an article in the Huffington Post in October 2017, where she also came forward with allegations against Harvey Weinstein, detailing about being left alone in a hotel room with him.